Alright guys, so I want to recreate the type of beat I made, not at the very beginning, but super early on in my production career, and it should be pretty bouncy. So I'm gonna pull up Electra X, which was one of my first go-to synth VSTs. Let's get a little ARP in. They have some dope ARPs in this plugin. Alright, so that's a cool little ARP to start with. Let me play in a rough idea, but I just want to get the wheels turning. And we're at 142 BPM. It was pretty clean. Cool little ARP. Let's go back to Electra for some kind of pad or lead, maybe. Just pulled up this synth lead from Electra X again, and it's gonna sound like this on its own. Play a light idea in, and then maybe change it. Something along them lines. Let's see, what else did I use back then? My custom bells. Back then I used to lay down a bell line, sometimes halftime it, sometimes reverse the bounced melody. Maybe another little counter with that in mind. Okay, let me try bouncing that down. Yeah, let me just use the first half. Try reversing. What if I nudge this over like this to like right where the unreversed bells start? Throw some light effects on there. Let's get a shaper. Use my go-to left to right pan. Okay, let's just pull in an exhale vocal chop, flip it a little bit, and then we can arrange the rest of the melody. We're in C minor currently, so I just pulled up a vocal chop I like. Sounds like this. Super crispy. Now we have those 4 layers, and I want to copy them all over and arrange out 2 different A and B sections. Let's solo them out, go one by one. Gonna bring these vocals in halfway through the hook, and then let's work on this one. Try halftime, just see how it sounds. Let's just fade those together. Now let's see what else we want in this part. But a little bit slower of a roll, 30 seconds. Sweet. Okay, so those are going to be our 2 sections. Bounce them together, and then we can apply some effects. Polish it up. And let's get some chorus. Little portal just for a little trickly top line. Nice and trippy. Maybe just a little bit of Space Designer. Just an EQ at the end to clean up some of those final frequencies and we'll be Gucci. Let's bounce that down, bake in all the effects. We're going to apply those same effects at first to that second loop, and then we're going to change it up from there. Okay, let's bounce that down and we're good to go. Okay, one last thing I want to add to the second part of the melody is a very straightforward synth lead. I think I'm going to use that for like a second half. That's the high one, and then I want to copy this over, pitch it back down for the low first half. Same pan idea. I just pulled up some drums from my newest Southpaw drum and loop kit. All my kits linked down below as usual. If you like these sounds, go pick them up. And let me just run them for you before we jump into drums. And then the second one. Time for some drums. Lay down a simple snare and hat, light snare and open hat, and then we'll get into 808s. Let's get it. I want to try this. Just use every other note as the two-step, as long as it's in 16th notes. Put in faster rolls in between. Should be fun. That's hard. Let's convert to MIDI and sauce those rolls up. Proud of this clean hi-hat pattern. Sounds like this. Dead simple open hat and we're good. That'll do it for the main drums. Now let's get into an 808. Southpaw 808, the obvious kit it would be from. It sounds like this. Buzzy and punchy. I love this one. Now let's get in a bouncy but simple pattern. Start with this. Now let's double it over, make it a little more interesting. So that'll take care of that main section. Here's that 808 all cooked up. Okay, now let's drag in some perks and sound effects in place of some of those extra drums I put in the hook. I'm gonna start with this arcade perk. Honestly, I don't need anything else except one more last little 808. Let's get that in. And then I'll get into the kick concept. Start here. Little baby roll. Sweep that velocity up. Do a little pitch bend right here and we should be Gucci. That will round out that final pattern. Let's run it from the top. Show you guys, let's just do it in the verse because I like how the 808 hits on its own. I'll point to a survey I posted recently where apparently 2/3 of the people who answered it use 808s and kicks as opposed to just 808s like I usually do. So I'm gonna give it a shot, and this is the way I like to get 808s and kicks to merge properly. Pull up an 808, doesn't matter if it's punchy or not, this one is of course. What you can do to make room for that kick without muddying it up is go to this little arrow here, zoom in. That punch is right at the beginning, so we're going to take this fade tool and just drag it up past that first transient. So now there's no punch. Okay, so now that we have room for a punch, we can layer up that 808 with a kick. And it should blend perfectly, honestly. Well, first I want to pull up a kick that's going to match that 808 the best. Yeah, let me just solo the 808 out. Start pulling kicks up from my Southpaw kit. See which one fits the best. Yeah, I like that one. That'll layer perfectly. Now let's go ahead and lay down a kick on some of the more impactful 808 hits, but not all of them. Okay, so now that gives us extra arrangement options. Bringing the 808 in without the kick, kick without the 808, both together, etc. So here's that last section, and I'm going to bring out the 808 and the kick here and there, and we'll see how it sounds all together. That'll take care of today's video. Thanks for watching. Remember to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. All my kits are linked down below. See y'all next week. Peace.
Xavier.